80 metres or 918 feet above the San Mocta Valley there. Do you know how thick the glass was? 36 millimetres or 1.4 inches, pretty close to that. It cost $21 million Canadian, and they didn't put a washroom in it. Alright, so I've lived in the area about 4 months now. I might be able to give you some ideas about where you're heading next if you'd like. Put your hand up if you're travelling to Jasper.
Tomorrow, probably.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going the wrong way, it's back there. But just past the skywalk on the right hand side, there is Tangle Falls. It took me a while to figure that out. Then we have San Mocta Falls as well as Athabasca Falls. On the other side of the road and across and down a little bit from Athabasca Falls, there's a little pull in on your right hand side. In there you'll find Horseshoe Lake. It's got some distracted drivers in front of us. Sorry guys, that's why I've been a bit taking photos all over the road or something. Texting. Yeah, and if you haven't seen a black bear, keep your eyes out on the way to Jasper. There's been a lot seen lately. Just remember to stay in your car. They don't like when you get too close. If you're heading to Jasper and like hiking, put your hand up. Alright, so there's Valley of the Five Lakes. Pretty easy hike. About 6 kilometres, not much elevation gain, just walk around the 5 lakes. Pretty nice. And there's also a look at called The Edge of the World. Make sure you check that out. And if you're looking for somewhere to eat or drink, Earl's is pretty nice. Alright, what about Lake Louise or Banff? Must be the rest of you. Lake Peyto Lake, P-E-Y-T-O. Definitely worth checking out. And also Lake Minnewanka if it's a nice day. I did a cruise there a few weeks ago, $99 for about an hour and a bit. You learn a lot too. I want to go back there scuba diving. There's actually a sunken village on there. If you're heading to Banff and like hiking, put your hand up. Alright, so there's Rockbound Lake. Probably a medium hike on my scale. I'm not very fit though. It took me 7.5 hours to the second lake. That's with a lot of stops as well. It's up near Castle Mountain. If you want to do it, just ask around down there. And yeah, you can do the first lake in probably about 5 hours return. The second lake's a bit higher up, about 1100 metres elevation and about 18.4 kilometres. If you're heading to Banff and like cheap beer and good food, put your hand up. Alright, so Melissa's is my favourite pub there. A guy that works there a fair bit called Jack. Tell him Scott from the Icefield sent you, he might charge you a bit more, I'm not sure. $4.25 pints of good food specials. Got a little bit of history. On the left hand side there, just before it goes up the hill, you'll see a bit of a flat clearing. It disappears into the forest there. That's the old Banff Jasper Highway. Before that was open, there was an opportunistic farmer called Mr. Brewster. You might have noticed we're still driving the Brewster buses today. I don't know if he was smart, old or maybe a little bit lazy, but in 1904 he saw a lot of wealthy Europeans that wanted to see these beautiful mountains in Jasper but didn't have much of an idea of the area. So it was about a 3-week horseback tour from Jasper to here, and yeah, luckily for him he had 2 sons, Bill and Jim Brewster. So they were just 10 and 12 years old when they did their first horseback tours in 1904. I think that's incredible. Then during the Great Depression, between 1931 and 1940, the Canadian government had a couple of relief projects. One of them turned the Boys' Old Wonder Trail that they started into a single-lane highway. They kept 625 people Employed. What are you doing? I've been distracted because this driver in front of us is not really nice. So that kept 625 men employed for about 9 years at about 25 cents a day, which is $4 in today's money. And for the first time in the 1940s, that allowed tourists just like ourselves to see these beautiful mountains easily. The road we're driving on now, obviously dual lane highway, built in 1961 to replace the old Manchester highway. Is anyone hungry? So there's a few options in the Discovery Centre on level 2 if you haven't found them already. If not, Saskatchewan Crossing about 14 k's this way, and Jasper about an hour and 20 minutes the other way. So hopefully you've all had a really good day and you've learned a lot.
Jasper's only an hour and a half away?
Yeah, about an hour 20 minutes. It's 105 kilometres and you're only meant to do 90 kilometres an hour. So notice everyone here goes a bit quicker. So Ripple Lake on our right hand side, totally different colour because it's a thermal spring. Water comes from underground, not attached to a glacier. But that's all our drinking water for the 250 staff and the hotel and the Discovery Centre. But we all live just through the hills on the right hand side there. We call it the Ice Palace. See the green roof? But, yeah, 250 of us, we share 2 per bedroom and 4 per bathroom. We've got to live and work with each other for 6 months of the year. It gets a bit crazy sometimes. And this is my favourite part of the tour. Not because it's nearly ended, but because we get to see 5 of the 6 main glaciers in one spot. So far left we have North Face. Follow that round, looks like a staircase, it's AA. A little bit further around, stuck on the side, Andromeda. Athabasca, a lot of you guys walked on today, and Dome Glacier right ahead of us. So I'd like to thank you all so much for coming out today. It is because of you guys that I'm working here and not McDonald's. And I wish you the safest travels for the rest of the tours.